Larry butts the trial, finally, as God intended. This whole time. It's what we've wanted all along.
H.
You say H?
H.
What? Larry Butts goes to court. He will be fucking
If something
killed.
smells.
We're taking his ass.
Or kicking his ass in live HD television.
I am so for it. Fuck Larry, but oh. He's got a big butts.
He's got a bridge shit turnabout part 2 trial.
That's very specific, streamer.
I says it how I sees it.
Do you think we're gonna reach a bridge to the turnabout part 2-3 trial?
I don't know if there is one.
I don't either.
So we'll find out together.
Can't believe it. We're gonna cross-examine the judge somehow.
It's February 9th, guys. So
We're returning to peak.
Happy birthday, Rugal Bernstein. Oh. Oh, jeez. Fuck.
I thought it was
like,
gonna be.
right.
I thought it was gonna be Frame One Gumshoe. Not gonna lie.
I wish it was Frame One Gumshoe.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm not really sure what to say.
Iris, we only have 20 minutes. There are two things which I need to ask you before we reconvene.
All right. I'll help you any way I can.
First, about that night. You really didn't go to the inner temple, correct? The last witness in the box claims you have met and talked with you in the training hall.
Oh, I'm in the box.
It's a nice bikini in the box. Either you or Sister Bikini is lying. Who would do that?
Nobody lies in an Ace Attorney game.
Never happens. Perjury's illegal.
Mr. Edgeworth, it's just as I said yesterday. Until the incident occurred, I was in my own room in Hazakura Temple.
Very well. The second thing, then. That night, the temple snowmobile was used in between the times Sister Bikini returned to the main hall and when she bore witness to the murder. Sometime between 10:30 and 11 p.m. that night. Were you the one who used the snowmobile?
There's only one key for the snowmobile. The only person who could have used it was me.
So it was you. But why?
That's such a roundabout answer.
Yeah, but I guess that's how Edgeworth does things. It's the logic in action. What made you go out to Dusky Bridge?
I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I have too many ellipses before
Oh.
I start talking to you! Irish Dimension. Part 5.
If another 5, then we're just. Oh, bam! Here's a 5. Bam! Here's a 5. Everyone gets 5 nowadays.
It's case 3-5 streamer.
Iris.
I can't tell you about that yet.
The secret is that the reason there's 5 Cyclops is because Larry Butts is that cringe. She just doesn't want to think about it.
I don't want to think about Larry Butts as cringe.
Yet.
Until their safety is confirmed.
Her.
Safety of the Acolyte.
The Acolyte, huh? You must be talking about Maya. As voiced by Lama Humbra.
I know him.
Me too. Makes a good lawyer. Iris, look at me in the eye and tell me the truth. Did you kill Elise Donham?
10 Cyclops.
I have a lot of ellipses today. And Cyclops. No matter who or what may come.
I'm sorry, Psycholox.
My psycho locks do not appear because I could never take a life.
As I thought. No psycho locks. Wow, streamer, you predicted it. Very well. It is my job to get to the truth. You'll discover this for yourself soon enough. It's 11:30. Jesus
I got 7 whole
Christ.
Freems. Oh my god,
One.
we're back again. Court now reconvene. Miss Von Karma, where's the witness?
During the break, a man was detained for suspicious behavior in the gallery.
Suspicious behavior.
He was sketching something very intensely.
Don't ask what the witness was sketching when he was detained.
He drew a terrifying woman, armed with a demonic face and a vicious fit.
I can only presume that his intention was to capture. Oh!
Anyway, it's time to drag this pathetic excuse for an artist before the court.
One sec. Oh, hold up.
I bet there was a beautiful picture.
Okay, we're back.
You're next, Miles Edgeworth. Release on him! I hope you're ready. Get in here.
Am I next? Well, it would seem that whip is going to see plenty more use today. Oh, how's this gonna go?
He didn't even.
Your sketch is in contempt of this court.
Dude didn't even say anything yet.
It's just autistic me.
You tried to run away from the bailiff, who was trying to hand you your subpoena, correct?
Look, I'm nothing but a fledgling artist, training out in the mountains. I'm only down here in the city because I ran out of green paint. Well, to use the technical term for the color, Viridian. You know, like the Pokemon game.
Oh, Larry. This isn't an art store now, is it?
I know. I graduated junior high, okay? Look, art is all about working in the fields. Isn't it?
Working in the fields. What the fuck is he talking
I
about?
presume he wanted. I don't fucking know what he's talking about, Mr. Judge. I presume he wanted to say field work. I hope.
That's it. Thanks, buddy.
It's kind of sad that I was able to understand this mangled train wreck of a sentence.
I just happened to stop in here and I found a wonderful new model.
I'm gonna get whipped again.
See, I got nothing to do with the trial. Nope. Not at all. I expect all of your faces to be red when you realize this mistake. Right to red. Oh, or to use the technical term, Crimson Lake.
Oh my god, what the?
Stop your pathetic babbling and testify like a man.
Your favorite whipping me, Miss Von Karma. Cross-whipping is bad as cross-checking. Witness, that was all your fault. Testify now. I forgot how to do this voice. I got hit in the vocal cords.
The judge forgot to do his voice. This is too much.
Oh,
for me.
it's in. How do I be Irish? In Canadian.
Oh man, I hope you're ready for the sick witness testimony. What I saw, not that Steam window. I was at that lodge out in the mountains, look at the stars that night. I walked to the bridge a number of times, but I didn't see a snowmobile. I didn't see anyone at the bridge that night either. The girl I was waiting for didn't go up. My teacher died on me, and I'm all alone now. Yeah. It's ING.
That guy said, I never saw a snowmobile. Witness, please refrain from talking directly to the lawyers during your testimony.
Just just a nobody, dude. Nothing but a small, worthless man, aren't I?
Well, actually, that's not terrible that he said that because he was in the gallery during the thing. So actually, he's allowed to know we're talking about snowmobiles. He's actually okay.
No, periods, I agree. And why wasn't I asked for my name and occupation? Or anything else, like, from the prosecutor, dude?
Mr. Edgeworth, this man seems to have quite a severe inferiority complex.
He's recently been the cause of numerous incidents. I think he's finally realized for himself just how much of a nuisance he has been to other people. Yeah, that's right! I'm behind everything, every case, every mountain guard, every Von Karma, every police chief. Just watch out! Watch out, okay? Just touching me will make you eternally unhappy.
I'm behind every case. God damn. Well then, let us proceed with the cross-examination. With no touching, thank you. We can delve into other details at a later time. See, it was Larry Butts who gave Butts who gave Von Karma that penalty before DO6.
I did it for the meme because I saw the future. I was at the lounge. And you're gonna say, hold it! Wait, I'm saying hold it. Fuck! You got me!
Whatever is the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? The fucking music stopped 3 seconds in.
The one single statement is so full of contradictions. For a moment there, I thought I was going to collapse.
So, witness, any idea as to where these contradictions in your testimony lie? Depending on your answer, I may stay in my whip.
Yeah, okay. Well, give me a minute. Well, it was snowing that night, so I couldn't have seen the stars. That rundown shack? Not really. It's hardly a lodge, isn't it? And even if the stars could be seen, it isn't like I was there to look at them, right?
See? You can do it if you try.
Fuck!
There is only one issue here. But you saw a dusky bridge.
God damn.
Bridge. To the turnabout. Hold it! A number of times. How many? 5? Maybe 5 times? No, I went once like every 20 minutes or something. Which means you spent almost 2 hours at Heavenly Hall that night. Oh, you bet! Real love is about waiting with your heart in your hands.
Love you say.
It was this man's intention to summon the defendant, I'm in the box, to the small shack.
Oh my god, I can't believe she was in the box.
And also this note is in the box, using this blackmail letter in the box.
Blackmail. Howdy.
No. I was overloving. Oh, fuck!
You huffy-puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness.
God damn.
Nice.
Francisca's dropping bars. So what did you see? She was just dropping bars over there. I hope you for sake you saw a snowmobile. You huffy-puffy, loosey-goosey excuse for a whimpering, whining wuss of a witness, eh?
Yeah, I wasn't... 6 out of 10, man. You almost got it. Well, you see.
I'm gonna get you executed.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm at you. Being called those names doesn't seem to bother him at all. I did... Snowmobile. Hold it. Larry, you really didn't see it? Hey! I don't need to hit your... I can hear you. I didn't see it. I didn't see a snowmobile. Larry, say snowmobile for me, please. Snowmobile. If you truly have nothing to hide, then why are you stammering like you just flew over a cuckoo's nest? Shut up, dude! What is this? I don't know! Don't ask me! It seems that I'll need to start from a more obvious contradiction. I'm going to strike the blow that will finally get him to spill the beans. Bridge!
Hold it! You didn't meet anyone. That's right! Because I've got nothing to do with this. And I'm just here to buy some Viridian paint, okay? Come on! Expect to see those Crimson Lake faces, like now!
It would appear that simply pressing him isn't going to be enough, Mr. Edgeworth. He's fucking dumb as hell.
He is dumb as hell, indeed. It seems that he's going to claim to have nothing to do with this till the end. But I don't want this guy to cost us any more time. I need to slice through his obvious contradictions and keep things moving along. You suck, Edgeworth. You're dumb. You can't
Well,
cross my cross-examinations.
we know for a fact he definitively saw one person on the bridge. Because we literally... Oh, wait, that was the...
Oh, I'm so smart.
Wait,
oh, I'm
how
so
did
smart.
I
The
do that?
contradictions here.
Wait, how did I do that? Huh?
Dang, look at how
What
powerful
button
the
did I
streamer
hit?
is. Did you, like, click the screen?
What did I do?
Got on the button.
I don't even know what I did to make him object. I'm loading just because of, what? No, can I I didn't have my evidence open, right? Did I? Did I frame one it?
I mean, E is present.
Oh, I hit E instead of R. Fuck. I thought I hit R. That's why I was like, ah. Anyway,
I will now
objectively,
present this
we
important
did
attorney badge.
we did play the video game.
Objection. Larry Butts. Larry Butts. Larry Butts.
I guess I presented the badge. I thought I hit profiles though. That's why I was like, what the fuck when he said objection.
I can understand why you might want to throw your old life away. You're pretty pathetic. And you cause all sorts of trouble. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, having realized how much of a nuisance you have been, that could be considered a step in the right direction. Gee, are you trying to console me?
It certainly doesn't sound that way to me.
However, I cannot forgive you for simply turning away from the incidents you create. You're totally pinning this on me. Now then, let us talk about the night of the murder. Sister Bikini in the box, after seeing the murder take place, asked Phoenix Wright to report it. Phoenix Wright in the box headed to the public phone by the bridge. There he happened across a certain nefarious individual. You, Larry Butts! Yeah, that's right! Me in the flesh.
Listen carefully, witness. It doesn't matter if you change your name. So long as you remain pretty pathetic, you will continue to cause these incidents. That really will not change.
But what do you want me to do, man? Larry, what you need to change is your inner self. But for now, what you saw that night, testifying truthfully about this one issue, is all I need from you. Edgy, I think I've finally woken up. Well, I guess I could still be sleeping. But anyway, I'll do it. I'll testify. You broke my 5 cyclocks, I guess. Actually, no. Well, I'm not sure this will go especially well.
Well, ask again then, witness. What did you see on the night of the murder? Hopefully it's some actual fucking shit this time.
Dude, I'm always full of shit, dude. That's what everyone says. I went to the shack around 9, so it would have been about like 10:30 p.m. I was lying under my bedding, pausing, looking at the stove. Down dead. Fuck! When a white flash almost blinded me. I looked out the window, and Dusky Bridge was on fire. It was a bridge to the turnabout, and there was still some thunder. But I went right away to check it out. That's when I ran into Nick.
You serious out quite a lot, didn't you?
So, what happened to the bridge after it caught on fire?
Yeah, it was like me after a 3-day stint chasing a girl. It's totally burnt out. Like, almost totally gone. I mean, like, trying to cross the burning remains was what caused Nick to fall.
What did you say?
Oh, don't worry, it's nothing like life-threatening somehow. He's just caught a cold.
How the fuck? I never know what that man watched. Well, if he should be called lucky or unlucky.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth, please commence your cross-examination.
Cross-examination. Five Guys, Shack and Fries. Hold it. What did you do out there in the cold for an hour and a half? Well, if you really must know, I was busy being excited, I guess.
Excited, dare I even ask?
Yeah, I set the meeting time as like 10 p.m., right? But I couldn't, like, wait. I thought she might come early, so, well, it appears she didn't come at all, so, in the end...
Because they never arranged to meet in the first place, did they?
Shut up! Don't go picking my fond memories apart! Anyway, I was getting a little worried. I thought maybe Iris had, lost her way at the place she's been at for like 10 years, so every 20 minutes or so, I went out to the bridge. But I didn't see anything or anyone particularly suspicious. I didn't have anything else to do, so I went back to the shack to wait for her. Hold it! Bright lights, hold it. This light it was, of course. Lightning. Like... Kerpow! Like a slap from Naomi, honestly. A big bada boom! Ugh!
Or a little like that.
It's more like a punch from Miranda. What the fuck?
Witness, did you actually see the lightning hit the bridge?
Well, I was like a bit startled by the flash of lights, so... Windows, bridges, hold it. Seeing that, what did you do? What do you think? I was burning up as well from the fire in my heart.
And that's why you went to take a look at the bridge?
Well, to be honest, it's freezing cold, so at first I thought, forget it, I'm not leaving my covers. But it had pretty much, stopped snowing, so I don't know, I changed my mind.
Whip. I'm not sure I care for the forget-it attitude you had at first, Witness. Fucking a little bit of a freak.
Hold it. You said right away, but how long after the strike was that? Lightning fell and then the bridge caught on fire. Maybe around 5 minutes? I mean, I suddenly thought, gotta go check this out!
How far is this small shack you were in from the bridge?
Yeah, hold on. Well, it had pretty much stopped snowing. I guess maybe about like a 5-minute walk. And how did just Dusty Bridge look when you got there? Wow. Yeah, like I recovered a piece of my childhood. I mean, not even the bonfires kids make during school camping trips can compare. Well, should I press him for a little more info? School campfires.
I got options on this one.
Larry, let me ask you one thing. Oh, what is it, Itchy? What's with the serious face? Why didn't you call anyone? What do you mean? Normally, when faced with a towering inferno, one would try and tell someone. There's a public phone right by Dusky Bridge, correct? Well, of course I thought, of doing that.
And so then, let's hear why you didn't.
Yeah, okay, a reason. My reason, for doing that, well, It isn't that I didn't try to tell anyone, it's just that I didn't really have to. I didn't have time to, okay, that's it. No, I didn't have to, what am I saying? I arrived at the bridge, Nick showed up like less than a minute later. You claim to have arrived at the bridge at the same time as Wright. Yeah! I thought I'd better tell someone about this. But then Nick came up yelling about murder! It totally made me forget about the bridge. The fire's pretty much out by then anyway. What's this feeling? I suddenly have a terrible case of unease.
It was after contacting the police that Phoenix Wright fell from the bridge, correct? Anyone else noticing that bridge is a tough word to say?
Bridge to the turnabout. Whoa. Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. More or less. You told me about the burning bridge yesterday. But there's still something that doesn't quite fit. It looks like, despite his change of heart, Larry still isn't telling us the whole truth.
I think it has to do with the times, but I'm gonna hit the other option here for 100% dialogue.
Hold it. We're looking for dialogue. Hold on, dialogue? I got some dialogue. Oh, wonderful. I'll make karma maybe whip you. So you suddenly thought to check out the bridge. Does this mean that you initially had no intention of doing so? Yeah, I guess it kind of does. It was really cold, man. I don't really want to go out there. If that's the case, why did you change your mind? I would like to hear your reasoning.
In which case, please give a testimony to that effect, witness.
My reasoning? Okay. Reasoning, is it? The statement switched. I thought I'd never get another chance to see something so big burning.
Oh, it did switch. Okay, so
Oh, I just didn't guess.
the 1 minute Nick one evidently seemed a little more important, but I guess we'll get 100% dialogue.
Hold it. So you decided to go and see what was happening. Yeah, that's right. We're talking about a massive suspension bridge burning to high heaven. Oh man, that did not age well this year. That's not something you see every day. A real specule. Speakule. Like, really special. Really special. You really trust a witness who is unable to pronounce spectacle?
Life seems hitting this poor witness below the belt.
Well, my motto is, hit life back as hard as I can.
I'll give you a few hits too if you like, with my whip.
I like this witness a lot actually now because he's taking all the whipping for me.
Burning bridge, something doesn't fit. Something
Okay.
Larry buttons.
Yeah, okay. Summon the Nick statement back. Because that was like less than a minute and I gotta check my times. And if anything's wrong, that strikes me as can be wrong.
Hold it, this statement sucks. Oh, okay, dude. Yeah, I'll fix it. Alright, should I go pressing for more info? Oh, yes, I will! For the streamer! Oh, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Fucking handle it!
I'm handling it. Here,
Sure.
new statement.
Okay. I have times everywhere here. Lightning 10 to 11. Lightning's around 30 minutes past between the fire starting and going out. Yeah, shit he's saying isn't really lining up, but I gotta figure out how. I want you to check around 9.
Really important thing. There's like
Yeah,
a
well,
cat.
okay, he's 15 minutes off, but like it was about 10:30. Like, all his times seem wrong, but like, do I press it all? Like I say everything? Look at the window. Dusky Bridge is on fire. There was still some thunder, but I went right away to check it out. Was there still some thunder? This doesn't mention thunder at all. I'm assuming it could be safe to assume there was.
Yeah, I look into like anything with times, I think.
Nick showed up less than a minute later. That just...
That doesn't seem right.
Wasn't the body discovered at 11?
Can you check the autopsy report?
Which just says that's the time of death, 10 to 11. But wasn't the body discovered at 11? Like, definitively? Wasn't that what happened?
I don't
Do I have anything
remember.
with that time on it? It's all about the time here. There's no clock. I didn't think so, but... The point is, he was fucking hanging out there forever. I'm gonna throw the weather report at him first, because that has the most times listed, right? I feel like it's definitely the time, though. Yeah, okay.
Objection!
Nice.
Your very existence being... What? Your very existence being a contradiction. I'm not sure if you can grasp this or not. What the fuck, Edgeworth? Hey, Edgy, what the hell? Maybe you sound like some kind of, like, sort of alien. But your testimony is conclusively contradictory. The problem here is time. I've never been the best timekeeper, you know. 3 minutes after Billy leaves on foot, you follow him on your bicycle, and... How long does it take for you to catch up with him? I'm terrible at those. You know, like, word problems. This is much more simple. You saw the lightning strike Dusky Bridge, and immediately went to see what had happened. Is this correct? Yeah, well, I wasted about 5 minutes first, but more or less. I have the weather data from the night of the murder here. According to this, the lightning fell at 10:45 p.m. You say it takes less than 5 minutes from the shack to Dusky Bridge, meaning you probably got there at around 11 p.m. That all sounds about right, I guess. And then Nick showed up and did his falling act. Eh. That isn't impossible.
Llama?
Oh, did
Llama Hummer.
Llama step away?
Oh shit. He's dead. What happened to him? Oh no.
He was taken.
What do you mean?
by...
Oh, that's the only line. For a second.
I'll take over.
Works
I don't
out.
think I'm going to have lines today otherwise.
Yeah. 11 p.m. is when the murder occurred in Hazakura Temple. Thus, Wright was still there in the courtyard. There's no way that Larry could have encountered him at Dusky Bridge at that time.
Oh.
Ah, excuse me. Wait. I have an objection.
You do?
Edgy, how many times do I have to say this? I'm not Larry. I'm Larry Stuxton.
It has not been proven
Oh,
that the murder occurred at 11 p.m.
What happened? Where'd you go?
I got up to get my water.
Oh, we didn't hear you.
Oh. I got up to get my water.
You vanished. Galactan did one line for you, and then you just came in like nothing happened.
My goodness gracious, it's like farewell.
He came back with the
Turnabout
whip.
all over again.
Summoned by the whip.
I came back with the bit and a Rice Krispie treat. The sister only said around 11. In which case, it could have been earlier than that.
Heh, watch your footing there, Miss Francisca von Karma. The slope ahead is slippery. Get it? This is a logical fallacy. I can't. For there is still no way that Wright could have been at Dusky Bridge at 11 p.m.
And why not?
It is written here in the weather data report. It took around 30 minutes for the bridge to burn out. Therefore, the bridge must have been burning until at least 11:15 p.m. I timed that perfectly.
Which means what exactly?
Wright did not see the bridge while it was being consumed by the flames that night. In fact, he did not arrive on the scene until after the flames had double-spaced died down. Larry,
Also, why you just double space, Mr. Edgeworth?
because I'm very good at looking at text, you arrived at the bridge at 11 p.m. But Wright did not make it there until at least 11:15. I suggest you stop hiding things and just tell us the whole truth. Now then. What happened during these missing 15 minutes? I feel like I just got brutally woken up by toilet splashback! I guess I was still sleeping after all! Ah!
Where the guy just kind of sucked. Oh no!
So there was a missing 15 minutes prior to meeting Phoenix Wright. I hardly see that as much of a problem.
Yeah, not much of a problem at all. Really. The bridge is burning before your eyes, and there's a phone right next to it. Why, then, did you not report the accident?
Yes, witness, why didn't you? We there simply to watch the bridge burn. You son of a
And
bitch.
therein lies the problem.
Oh, hey, mate.
For even after the bridge had burnt out, he was still there. Oh, wait, what'd you say?
No, nothing.
Oh, staring into space, this witness didn't even attempt to fulfill his civic duty.
That's what it sounds like.
Ah, but this is Larry we are talking about. And even he isn't capable of being so stupid. Which means there has to be a reason for his inaction. Edgy. I think it's about time I get serious with you, dude. I'm serious now. Just as I thought. You've been playing with us all this time. Listen, I'm gonna tell you everything. Are you sure you want to hear it all? Yes. I may really say
Then say it!
Very well. I have a terribly bad feeling about this, however. Boot this, sorry.
You'd be
Let's have
Canadian.
the witness finally give us the whole truth. Now, for this 15-minute gap, what were you doing, witness? You stupid little son of a bitch.
You're not actually Canadian. What a faker.
I'm like Irish Canadian.
Oh, fair enough, dude. I'm a duck snim. I'm an artist. What do you think I was doing? Sketching in front of the bridge. I was whipped up into a frenzy of art.
Fucking bitch.
The shock and awe that I was feeling, I transferred it all directly onto the page. Before I realized it, the flames had gone out, and then he came running on up. So, did you like that, prosecutor?
Weep. I suppose artists can be strange folk.
That's right! I was willing to sacrifice everything in order to draw the perfect sketch. Including the truth from the sound of it.
Mr. Edgeworth, has this removed the last of your doubts?
Not at all, Your Honor. One very large doubt still remains.
And what would that be?
This is surprisingly a believable story, especially considering the source. So why did he think he needed to hide it from us until now? I intend to drag the reason out of him. You'll regret this, Edgy. I gave Von Karma that penalty. I'm the mastermind. I'm a duck sniff.
I hired Shelly
Hold
the
it.
killer.
I hired Shelly the killer. Tell us, Larry.
My name is Larice. Get it right. Mistakes like that are what keep you from being popular with the ladies like I am.
So who exactly are you?
I'm Larice Duxnam, apprentice extraordinaire. That's what he calls himself in any case.
Then you're an artist?
Of course, dude, I'm an artist. The real thing.
Oh, I thought you were just carrying that paintbrush around because you just like waving it in my face like a child.
Yet again, that's what he calls himself.
Names mean nothing. There's only one issue I care to discuss. What were you doing?
That is a very big issue indeed.
Hold it!
Francisca Pun, hold it. Sketching. The burning bridge. The burning bridge and everything that came with it. What? Came with it? You want to hear this from my lips, do you, Edgy? You'll regret this. Sketch.
Enough. Just take that ridiculous sketch of yours out already, Witness.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean.
That doesn't indeed appear to be the fastest solution. I'll leave it to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
What should I do? Got a terrible feeling that the instant the sketch is revealed, the entire world may be changed by what is depicted there.
Look at the sketch.
Trust my sketch, bro. Larry, I wonder if you can show us your sketch, please. Please? Well. Even I couldn't imagine it'd turn out like this. Imagined what? That Larice Duxnam's debut would take place here, today, like this.
It's like a picture of the bridge, and it's like Larry Fortnite dancing in the corner.
That's right, I invented Fortnite!
Show it! Now!
Okay, but steel yourselves. This is the world of Larice Duxnam.
Burning lady.
Burning lady, bro.
So this is Dusky Bridge, correct? Quite a large bridge, isn't it? Your response, Miss Von Kama.
Yes, well...
Looks like you summoned the Phoenix from... Actually, no, it's like Liquid Flame from Final Fantasy V.
It's a better drawing than I expected.
Oh, isn't it? Oh, isn't it? I struggled to really reproduce those flames. I really did.
Yes, I'm sure you did.
This is going to get ugly.
Did I put my pointer finger?
No one has the courage to bring it up, it seems. This mysterious flying object.
My catches. Okay.
Larry. Yeah. What? The burning bridge is fine. But what is that unfortunate looking figure? Ah, you spotted that? I thought you might.
You always were clever. Like, what? It's the center of the picture.
However much I want to ignore it, I can't, because it is the center of the picture. It's, of course, Iris!
Iris was on fire?
I wish she'd take better care of herself. We have to plan for her future, you know. What would have happened to her if she had injured herself flying like that?
Larry Butts, what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey man, I have like the Mountain Guard music on. You can't stop me.
Yo, is Francisca Von Karma about to go into another dude flu case?
Larry, please answer this next question honestly.
But was on fire this time?
Oh, okay. Are you really claiming to have seen this? Are you really claiming to have seen the silhouette of the defendant?
in the box, flying over a bridge that was engulfed in flames. Yep, that's what I saw. That's why I drew it. I'm an artist, dude. A real artist. Arr.
You!
Hi, this girl, she's really high up in the picture. What the
We
fuck is
joke.
going on? That was my marijuana joke. Oh my god! What was that for?
This is all a bad dream. I was hitting you on the cheek to test that theory.
Please whip your own cheeks around if you wish to test your wild theories. Anyway, no court of law will ever acknowledge that people can fly. I haven't actually. This is the first for me.
Actually, there is some precedent for this.
Foncar was like, I remember the circus well.
Oh man, I feel like I missed something really important that I wish I was in, but yeah, she was flying pretty high, my sweet Iris.
I thought you were involved in every case, Larry.
Shut up. She was about 30 feet above the bridge at least. It was really something to see.
This has to be some kind of mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, please bring the witness back down to earth.
What? Me?
This witness is your friend, is he not? Fucking kill him.
Accessory to foolishness, Miles Edgebeth.
Oh, that is a crime, very deadly. Let's get back to the cross-examination, by force if necessary. Mr. Edgeworth, I expect you to expose the obvious contradiction here.
Yes, Your Honor. Looks like I've got another reason to remember this moron. Well, what you think of my debut piece?
Get the thing away from me! Shit's disgusting.
Sketch at it.
Now hurry up and cross-examine him. I'm going to have a panic attack.
I'm a duck still.
We need to hear the word objection. Nah.
Wait, what did I press? Larry!
You pressed a... What's up, bro?
You're...
I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering, dude. It was so sick.
Yeah?
Dude, look at me, I'm perfect. I'm a mastermind. I'm in every case.
We'll press it anyway.
Hold it. Just where did you see this site from? Hey! You didn't shout. I really should have. No need to shout. I was lying in bed at that rundown shack. The crack of the lightning bolt made me realize the bridge was burning. I just watched it for a while from there, thinking how nicely it was burning. After about 5 minutes, I saw it.
They defended flying.
That's right. That's when I decided to go to the bridge.
I see, that all makes sense. Aside from the sketch itself.
Yes, the sketch doesn't make any sense. I just need to convince the artist that his work is ludicrous. Shock and all.
Yeah, I have
Put
a
on the
lot that
page.
I actually pressed one still.
I think these are all new statements. You put everything directly onto the page. And that is the sketch here. Yep, sensational, isn't it? Or should that be scandalous? It put my mind at ease, anyway.
It did.
That's right. The reason she didn't come to me, even though I waited for her, was because she was trapped on the other side of the bridge. Could it be that Iris undertook that dangerous, desperate flight in order to reach me? That's gotta be it. Alright, go me. Oh, nice ouch.
Continue, please.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright was here. Hold it. You forgot the passage of time to that extent, did you? Well, once I get caught up in something, I tend to forget everything else. That's true. He's always been that way. I guess he's not lying about that, at least.
Phoenix Wright appeared on the scene at after 11 15. If he was drawing until then, that dispels all doubts.
Aside from the doubts of humanity, eh?
There is a big clue waiting for me in this cross-examination. This testimony does nothing less than mock the court. But I am sure that there is a vital kernel of truth hidden in it somewhere.
I need help from my audience. So, like, the White Hood, obviously, was Phoenix Wright, but I remember we mentioned that last time with Bikini, and we kind of just hit oh, maybe she could have got a new one. Did that go anywhere? Does that take this statement off the table?
I don't remember. I feel like the hoods were all personalized.
Yeah, I thought...
Or like...
Yeah, I'm gonna try it anyway, because it's the obvious, Yeah, okay.
Objection.
Glad there's no semantics.
Larry, what did you really see that night?
I just remember something about, like, oh, maybe she found another one, but, like, then we just dropped it.
Not that I particularly care. In your position, that's just being irresponsible. I drew exactly what I saw. I'll give you a whole $1 that it's the truth. A whole $1. That is truly the case. Then there's one thing that we can say for certain.
What might that mean?
That the person who flew over that bridge could not have been the defendant, Iris. What do you mean? I don't understand.
A foolhardy folly of a foolish statement by an equally foolish, foolhardy fool. How exactly can you make this claim?
Tell us, Larry. According to this picture, the individual whom you say you saw was wearing a hood, correct? Of course she was. That rundown shack is quite away from the bridge. The hood is what told me that this floating angel was my Iris. The hood is my darling Iris, and Iris is my darling hood.
I don't want to know what that means. It seems there are bigger fools in this world than the one at the defense's bench.
Larry, there's something you need to be made aware of. On the night of the murder, Iris wasn't wearing her hood. She had given it to Wright as a gift. Are you going to change your story now? Perhaps suggest it was Wright who took flight?
Oh, that was some bars. Holy shit.
What are you talking about? Those are some bars, man. I think you understand what I mean just fine. Why? Why did Nick have Iris's hood? What? Edgy! What's going on with Iris and Nick? Why you Nick? You dog!
I do believe that this unbelievably mysterious sketch is destined to disappear, discredited, and discarded straight into the garbage.
What is it now, Witness?
He's trying to have a Ace Attorney breakdown.
I had an Ace Attorney breakdown. But it feels like I've been waiting 25 years for this very day to come. Edgy, today's the day I get to completely stupefy you. What?
What is the meaning of your outburst, Witness?
I hate to have to do this, but I have some definitive evidence. Definitive
Evidence?
Iris did indeed come flying over the burning bridge.
Most insane man of all time, Larry Butts.
And I, Maurice Ducksnub, shall prove it.
Oh, I took a sip of my iced tea, sorry. I didn't expect to ask this again, but we shall be needing your testimony once again. Tell us anything you know about concerning the defendant as depicted in this sketch, and show us your evidence that the nightmare was actually reality, you dumb motherfucker.
Okay.
I hope you're ready for this dumb motherfucker, Ed. Because I'm gonna feed you a whopping serving of pain! Been serving us a whopping serving of pain this whole time. Trust me.
I can't believe Edgeworth, my first day as a defense attorney, and it's Larry Butts.
He's got the kick me sign and everything. Iris flew. I prove. When I reached Dusky Bridge, she was already gone. I was so worried, man. So I frantically searched all over for her. That led me to finding a beautiful crystal spear, half buried in the snow.
New evidence unlocked.
Iris in the box, I'm sure that she was just simply wearing a spare hood. After all, no one else could have lost a crystal spear that night.
A crystal sphere!
This one, baby. Pretty, isn't it? But finders keepers.
Why do you have this?
That's sphere. Where did you find it?
Oh, this is gonna be... What the fuck? Let me see. Around here somewhere? Looks about right. And it was half buried in the snow. Yeah, pretty much stopped snowing by then. There's still some falling as I walked to the bridge.
The court accepts his crystal sphere.
That's mine, okay? I want it back afterward.
There's something on it. Oh my! It's blood!
Ugh, what? Blood? Crystal spirit blood. You ready, Edgy? By tomorrow morning, you'll be calling me Master Larry. Master of all the games. Yeah. I like the sound of that. No one's gonna push me around anymore. Didn't you just want to be called Laurice Donim only a few minutes ago? Dusty Bridge! Hold it. So you went to the burning bridge, correct? That's right.
Ah!
Iris.
My cat alt-tabbed the game.
Oh shit.
That's right. All me. I planned it. I alt-tabbed the game. I'm the real master of the Ace Attorney stream today. I'm not. She actually flew to get to me. The least I could do is meet her halfway.
But the defendant was not at the bridge when you got there, you say?
I guess she went back to Hazakura Temple. She's a girl, and after all, she may have wanted to look her best. It must be lovely to live in the fantasy land of Larry's mind. Larry Land. Actually, it's so depressing I can't even work up the energy to point.
So what did you do next in Larry Land?
I'm in Larry Land. I've looked all over. Hold it. So you searched all over for her. She was flying pretty. She was flying pretty high, you know. Jeez, it's hot in here. I thought maybe she slipped on her landing and got hurt. Hey, it was more than possible. Also, when I headed out the shack the first time, I was snacking on a banana. I was pretty sure I threw the peel some way around there, so you know, someone slipped on it. Can one guy really be this stupid? So, did you find any signs of her so-called landing? I don't really remember. I kept on falling over myself, and kinda lost it for a while there.
You fell over yourself.
Yeah, the snow is steep, and there's even a banana peel out there, man. Who leaves those? Yep, they're stupid, and then there's Larry Butts.
The short was that you didn't find any signs of her landing, correct? Then what happened next? Don't say you ate another banana.
I ate another banana. Found a ball. Hold it. Half buried. Yeah, it was still sitting in the snow with a little gathered on top of it. It was very hard to spot, actually. I mean, it was dark out, too.
I'm impressed. You did well to find it.
No matter what you may think when you look at me, I'm a pro. A genius security guard. I used to borrowed from my company to help in my search. And it sparkled really brightly, as if it were saying, "Here I am!" to me, Larry Butts. It does indeed look very much like the crystal sphere on Iris's hood. But need I remind you that she was not wearing her hood that night? She had a spare hood, hold it. Each nun is assigned their personalized own hood, and they are assigned only one. I don't know anything about that, okay? This is special. Alright, dude? Ah, jeez. Even if she did spare, like, a spare hood, I'd give her. This is getting us nowhere. Our destination for the day, it seems.
However, this crystal sphere was found near the bridge. That's the fact. If it didn't come from a hood, where could it have come from?
That is the question I aim to answer. After all, balls.
Oh, I get it.
Let me confirm this one last time, Larry. The reasons you thought that this was Iris are the hood and this crystal sphere, correct?
At least I get the crystal sphere.
That's right. My gut, never wrong. I met that old bikini this morning, and her crystal sphere was still there, safe and sound.
Indeed. It's hard to do this voice in one word. She was wearing it in this very room earlier today.
This case isn't going to end without a fight. Exposing the obvious contradictions in this testimony will be easy. That all that awaits us are further mysteries. Where does this get us?
There was a little sphere on this little, on the stick, wasn't there? Wasn't there like a wizard? Because we call it the wizard staff. It had a purple little thing on it. I remember. I think. I don't think I'm making that shit. I'm gonna take my own word for it. Don't hit objection. She had a purple rock on her stick.
Objection. Larry.
Fun fact. There are 3 different statements that would have worked on, and there are 3 different choices of evidence that would have gotten you a correct answer.
I'm assuming I could have presented the stick itself as one of them.
Correct.
I was thinking the picture too.
The picture as well.
Ace Attorney said, "We got you, fam."
It's like we're not the second game. We're not restrictive. That night there was someone. Someone who lost the crystal sphere. There was? Who? Who was the stupid idiot? Miss Elise Donim, the mentor to a stupid idiot right here in the box.
The victim.
I have a photo of her here.
Oh yeah, I do have a photo of her. Oh, forgot about that.
And at the end of her staff, you can see a familiar crystal sphere. Hey! That's my photograph! Give it back! Oh!
A crystal sphere like that is quite easy to find. I have one just like it on my brooch.
They look nothing alike. In any case, please take a look at this. Especially you, Harpa. This is the victim's staff found at the scene of the crime.
Ah! The crystal sphere! It's gone!
What? What?
Just what does this mean?
If anyone jumped or flew across the bridge that night, it certainly was not Iris in the box. After all, she was not wearing her hood. More importantly, the crystal sphere found at the landing site was not hers either.
Oh my god, wow, this shit's going crazy. The sphere was part of Elise Donim's wizard staff. Larry found it in the snow. Yeah, we saw that part. I didn't read that line. And she fucking did it and dropped the sphere. Was the victim Miss Elise Donim?
Objection! First one of those for the day. A fool alongside another fool on a fool's errand to reach a foolish conclusion. First
Rather
of all,
quite well,
this
I see.
sketch, which I prefer to call a scribble, is ridiculous. People cannot fly, thus it is rejected.
You can't do that. I saw. Ah!
And this
Ice!
crystal sphere. This is nothing more than a red herring.
You honestly believe that?
Give it some thought, and I'm sure you'll realize it as well, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Donen was in her room on the night of the murder. So there was no reason for her to go to Dusky Bridge. Therefore, the spear cannot be related to this case. That is all.
Objection. Miss Francisca von Karma. The only people who will accept that explanation are scatterbrains and clowns. Why are you pointing at me, dude? The victim's crystal sphere was found near the bridge on the night of her murder. Yet you expect us to believe this has nothing to do with the case?
Objection! That crystal sphere. It was probably thrown away at the bridge after the murder.
After the murder!
There is blood on the crystal sphere, isn't there? This naturally suggests that it was thrown away after the murder took place. The killer placed it there to throw the investigation off the scent, which is the exact same reason that he drew that ridiculous sketch.
What? What? You mean? Oh, I'm the killer! Oh, no way!
All joking aside, just when did this crystal sphere appear near the foot of the bridge? Unless this can be proven in some way, I refuse to believe this is related to the case.
It's snow on it, so it was before the snow stops.
Makes a valid point. There is no evidence that Elise Donham left Hazakura Temple that night. However, if somehow this crystal sphere can be proven to have dropped before the victim was
It's
killed,
the snow again, baby.
then this case is going to transform into something else entirely.
Your response, Mr. Edgeworth. I want your final opinion on this disposition of this crystal sphere. If it is not related to the case, then this witness who you called will have been nothing more than a monumental waste of time.
Prepare yourself for some very appropriate punishment, Miles Edgeworth.
Can I prove it?
I'm gonna say yes, but I always get afraid when I have to, make a big boy choice.
I'm saving in my brain. Can I prove that the crystal sphere was dropped before the murder took place? Can I prove it? That is the issue. To simply prove it, that's the only option. That's what he'd do.
Yo,
That's the way Phoenix Wright would do this.
look at the weather report again.
Your Honor, allow me to prove something to you. I will prove that this crystal sphere is a vital link to solving this case.
You the what?
No.
That look in your eyes. You remind me of Phoenix Wright when he is cornered.
This is being built up more than that.
That should come to no surprise. Because right now I am Phoenix Wright and I am indeed cornered.
I order you to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, it's on here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why is the photo here? Evidence that proves that the crystal sphere was indeed dropped before the murder. Oh no, I've been tricked. I've been played for a fool till the last. You make me think it's not the snow. Why'd you show this photo to me? It's fake me out
There's something
bad.
in the photo.
I have to look at the photo. Or the photo. Or here, stick isn't in the photo at all. right? Oh, now I'm overanalyzing and watch it still be the snow. Right? Found half covered in snow. No, it says half covered in snow in the thing. So I believe in the snow. I believe in the weather data.
Take that.
Your response, Miss Von Karma.
Birds of a feather
That's
flock
looking
together.
bad.
Are you familiar with this phrase?
She's too happy.
My Zed's birth, I am very happy. I think one such bird is calling for its fellow
It's
now.
covered in snow.
Oh, go, Edgy! Do it! Win, win, win! He's cheering. It's as though as I'm listening to those cows of ravens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth, what will you do from here?
One more chance, Your Honor. I can't turn back up all this way. The time of the murder and when the crystal sphere was dropped. I need to find proof that the latter happened first.
In order to present your evidence, Mr. Edgeworth, look at this fucking funny picture again. Fucking do it again. I got tricked. The snow got me good, man.
There has to be a reason they're presenting the photo first.
Bum, 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 bum.
I think it's probably related to the snow, but not sure how. I think. Wait, look at the weather report again. That's not the answer, but I want to get. We need to like figure this out. So there's snow, and from what Bikini's testimony said, that snow covered everything or something, right?
Well, yeah, it covered snowmobile tracks. Like, that's what we did last time, yeah?
Right.
That's why I thought
But-
it was the snow. What's the other photo of Elise? The other photo of Elise is just her being like, look at me.
Well, that's the thing. So if the ball is half covered with snow, that means it must have felt like as you said, like before she's there after the snow. So it felt like before she died there. But I think like
Hold up. What did I say? I saved my game right before this double damage, right? Okay. Well, I'm willing to risk it all. And load my game. To right before this. But, we are playing Ace Attorney. And the sphere does say half covered in snow. So it could still be the snow. And it's just being a picky eater. Thoughts?
I'm still looking at that photo.
Which one? The crime photo?
Yeah, the crime photo.
I got nothing in the crime photo that has her involves her ball though. Like I was looking for like a place like the ball, like her stick's not here, right? The only
We
idea I
the
have is the
stick as
snow.
evidence?
Well, the stick it just has her fingerprints. The stick doesn't do anything. 'Cause
Yeah, but
the only thing we want to prove is the ball fell.
well, yeah, but if the stick isn't near her,
Well, that's what Francisca's
Then-
saying. Well, Francisca's saying that they just took the ball and put it somewhere else as a decoy. So that just goes into that. The
well,
time has to.
where did we even find the stick?
It's like right out of frame in this photo.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it was in like the same place.
Yeah, it's.
okay.
Hold up.
I forgot. I thought that.
All I got is snow. All I got is snow.
Oh,
Talk about
it's
birds.
okay.
Talk
I
about
also
birds of
was
a
like-
feather again. What? Ace Attorney!
Crystal Sphere.
You fucking
Yikes.
asshole!
The streamer was Ace Attorney. Get owned, streamer. Get owned.
I think the intent is that the weather report is not. It's not evidence for snow. It's evidence for a certain time of snow.
Well, we're proving the time very specifically. Whatever.
Get purple bald streamer.
Maybe you'll like the explanation.
This crystal sphere is half buried in snow, correct? That's right, dude. If it hadn't stopped snowing, it would have been game over. The snow would have totally covered it. Whoa, I'm so smart for figuring that out. That's all I needed to hear from you, Larry. I'm sorry, Free. Your testimony makes one thing quite clear.
What? What
When
doesn't
the
make
crystal
any...
sphere was dropped, it was snowing, even if it was ever so slightly.
Knowing.
On the other hand, let us look at the scene of the murder. As proven earlier today, there is no snow on the victim's body.
Ah!
Therefore, the crystal sphere must have been dropped before the murder. Oh, maybe that's why they showed the picture.
What?
Order!
On the night of the murder, the victim did indeed go to Dusky Bridge, and there, something occurred that caused the staff's crystal sphere to come loose.
What could that have been?
This sphere, there's some blood on it, isn't there? Allow me to raise a certain possibility at this junction. The real crime scene was near the foot of Dusky Bridge.
Oh my god. Shit has changed.
Objection. The murder didn't take place in the Hazakura Temple courtyard? Only a fool would suggest such a foolish piece of absolute foolishness.
Just who is the fool? And which part is so foolish, Miss Von Karma?
Have you been paying any attention this whole time, Miles Edgeworth? The sister saw everything. She saw the victim being killed by the defendant in the Hazakura Temple courtyard.
Objection. That's not exactly true now, is it? To put it more precisely, what she saw was the murder weapon being removed from the victim's body.
That's the same thing.
No, it isn't. You said it yourself.
Very little blood is actually lost at the moment of the blade's insertion. If you want to talk about when the most blood would be lost from a body, that would be when the blade is removed.
Useful flashback.
As
I did
proven
say
by
that,
this
didn't I?
statement. That's true. You have just owned yourself. Because then Dusky Bridge could very easily be the scene of the murder. The murder weapon was not removed. Thus, there was no bleeding.
Objection. You're forgetting one vital thing, Miles Edgeworth. Elise Donham's body was found in Hazakura Temple. On foot, it takes 15 minutes to travel from Dusky Bridge to Hazakura Temple. You mean to suggest someone carried the body all that way?
The body on the snowmobile?
Made it this far. The only place to take it is to the end. I just need to prove that my version of events was also perfectly plausible.
Now the defense is ready. The court would like to have an explanation. Please show us the method by which the victim's body was carried to Hazakura Temple. It's totally a snowmobile. It's a snowmobile, bro.
Whoa.
Wait,
Snowmobile.
do I have it? I guess I have the tracks
track
photo. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the tracks.
I'm just no snowmobile.
I don't know, it could be the sketch.
It could be. I can't wait to see how they're gonna make this fucking relevant.
They fucking. Well, that wouldn't get. Yeet. That's a long fucking yeet. Like, I get what you're selling. I get what you're selling, but
They've got a trebuchet.
but the
at
distance
end
between
of
the bridge and the temple, that is a fucking powerful catapult. Woo!
Everyone knows that, like, every temple of every, like, psychic temple of this sort has a trebuchet located somewhere. That's what they do.
True.
It's just common knowledge.
Take that. It is common knowledge. On that snowy night, there is one way that a body could have been moved. The snowmobile.
God damn it.
As we know, the snowmobile was used that night. It was explained as having been used to dispose of the murder weapon. But it could have also been used to carry a body.
Oh wow, that's kind of nuts. Who drove it? What order? Yeah!
This is completely unacceptable, Miles Edgeworth. You've dug yourself into your own grave.
What do you mean?
The only one who could have used the snowmobile was the defendant. She's the one who moved the body. Doesn't that put the final nail in your coffin?
Heh. You're too late, Franziska von Karma. And in fact, the defense has proven something else entirely. We have shown that this case requires further investigation.
What?
Where was the victim Elise Donham really killed? If her body was moved, whatever for? And finally, just what does this image mean? Whoa.
Do you even need to think about that? Such a creature could never see the truth, let alone describe it.
Objection. This witness certainly sits on one of the lowest possible branches of humanity.
Jesus Christ!
I'm very mean today, apparently. However, he would never utter a lie that could hurt a girl with whom he is enamored. I brought it back. I didn't. That was still a dick thing to say. He drew this, so it is something that actually happened. Just trust me. We've seen this in the first game. It's possible, probably. The defense stands firm on this point. Edgy. Bro, thank you.
That settles it then. I cannot give a verdict under these circumstances.
Yeah? Yeah.
Right. I seem to have fulfilled my part in this. It is just as I thought. Franziska von Karma, you make a wonderful partner.
Excuse me.
There's one reason, and one alone, for me being here. To expose the darkness lurking in this case, and then pass it on to Right. Really? Oh, that's what this all was about? You could have just told me that from the very beginning. Then I wouldn't have had to frenzy. Oh, whipping me!
Miles Edgeworth. I don't care about what you were here to do. This was my chance to finally grind you under my heel.
A shame that your chance seems to have slipped you by. What a shame, Frenzy!
This is all your fault! Such a terrible witness! You are an affront to all the legal system stands for! I demand satisfaction!
Oh no. Larry's
He's
dead.
been annihilated.
Cannot believe that the witness's testimony relates to an actual event. However, there has to be some sort of answer for the questions it raises. Have his words here today have been truth or lies? I say we gather in the courtroom. Those are the matters that shall be addressed. I'm counting on thorough investigations by both the defense and the prosecution.
And with this, the rest is up to you. Right.
Court is now adjourned. So what, like Phoenix takes the case back and Godo fucking suplexes Franziska? Says mine?
Great question. I just hope Gag has a role in this next part, cause fuck.
Maybe I'll just...
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Wait, what, Gag?
Maybe I'll just go to bed. Potty clinic, no! No!
Oh,
thank
it's
God.
oh, we're back in time. 1 case ago. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in court or law. It's kind of fucked up. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. There never was a Melissa Foster. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here? This isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. Shit sucks.
Me too, Phoenix.
But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him. Somehow. That could be me. Thankfully, it's not. I'm free from the hospital.
Right, are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face.
Or maybe Viridian in artist speak.
Oh, don't
Actually,
say
my
that
fever
word.
has gone down quite a bit.
How's your temperature now?
Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about.
Bad. That's really bad.
Anyway, I
Right.
read today's trial record. Remember case 1? You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances.
We're not in the clear yet. I am looking at you with worried eyes you don't ever believe. The main point of contention of mine to be the murder weapon.
Yeah.
In the end, the Shichishito did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about.
Another sword, huh?
Don't you worry about a thing, pal.
Barlow's finally free of his shackles.
I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat. Taste it.
Detective, please don't eat your coat.
Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here.
That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. Precinct, whatever. There's something I want to look into.
And that is?
Our client's background, naturally.
You mean Iris, sir?
I have the feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation. One way or the other. And since I probably won't be getting that from you,
Sorry, Edgeworth.
I bet you would do right.
Too easy.
Take care.
We all have to be a little complicated.
I guess I should get moving too.
Why? Do you need to be somewhere?
Yeah, I've got to get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side.
Ah, that's right. Maya's still stuck over at the Inner Temple. Was in the hospital. I forgot
Don't you
about that
worry,
shit.
pal. As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first one to know.
Thank you, Gumshoe. Oh, fuck. We're doing this again.
No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours. The 102.2 fever. Jesus fucking
Well, just
Christ.
don't do a flip off the bridge, detective.
Alright, I'm off to do a flip off the bridge.
No, wait! Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. At least you're not fucking kidnapped this time. You're just on a cliff. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. Let's fucking go places. Do I really want to go to Larry's house? Yeah, I guess.
Larry's house.
Looks like no one's here. Larry! Laurice! I'm sure he'd be hiding here. Guess I'll try again later.
No big butts.
No butts. No coconuts.
No guts.
Oh, I found him.
Oh, come on, please, dude. It's for art's sake, I swear.
There's only one guy I know who could be this persistent and high-strung.
I'm talking about the heroin, man, here. Not the drug. The heroin in my book. It'll make you famous. Oh, good.
Enough! A fool's who only foolishly accepts the foolishness of a fool's fool.
Nicely
Wouldn't you
done.
agree, Phoenix, right?
Huh? Me? Oh, wait a sec. I know you. You're, Ow!
Your reflexes and mine need to shape up.
My brain's frying like a sunny side up, and you want me to grill? You want to grill me over a name?
Hey, Francie! You can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death, dude. Or so I'm told.
Bit by a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings?
No, it's not. I'm not on the brink of anything.
Oh, come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs a model for my new picture book.
Oh my god.
Francie's Whippity Whip Trip. It's gonna be a top seller in Germany.
Before you ask me to model, learn to at least give semi-coherent testimony.
Before that, you have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry.
Bro, I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth, dude. I saw what I saw. She flew. I am telling you. Whoosh. Just like that dude with the red underwear. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Bye.
Off he goes.
It's amazing how little has changed with you in the last year, Phoenix, right?
Badge time. With
You know what?
Francis. What the
This
fuck?
is. Check this out. Ah, fuck. Ah, I got whipped.
Used to help you, Phoenix, right?
Oh, I have a phone call. Hold up.
What
Sorry about that.
is this? Everything okay?
No, yeah, everything's good.
Yeah, you're afraid you got whipped too hard.
streamer.
What?
I refuse to help
So
you.
you just gotta refuse this.
No, okay.
Yeah.
No, everything's good. Just a phone call. I should have known better than to try. I better just try to show her my badge. Francisco Von Karma.
Oh, it's got your favorite one too.
Have you been in Germany all this time?
That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally.
Oh joy, sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met?
I am Francisco von Karma, the prodigy.
I'm loading. I see you. I'm about to get my ass kicked.
I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Francisco was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. This is a new game. We just kind of skipped the intro last time. Her father was a legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma, who looks cracked out of his mind.
Damn, he does.
I am in the box.
He had a perfect win record for 40 long years. But now he's gone from this world.
He's
Damn! He's eradicated!
I'm canonically dead.
Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me. Because of what happened to your father, even though we established it kind of wasn't it one game ago, but it's a new game.
Phoenix Knight, you will fall before me. This, I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear?
Yes, Crystal. You know, get it? Because that's what owns you today, the Crystal Ball.
Pretend I bit you.
Ow! Pretend I was hurt.
Okay. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense.
and one. It's me.
Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well.
Thanks for the exposition, Phoenix.
No problem. It's a new game.
Miles has told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you,
Because it does.
and that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better.
Uh-oh.
It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow!
No smirking.
God, she's no whipping the sick!
That foolish fool doing such a foolish favor for such a foolishly foolish fool.
Edgeworth.
Make no mistake, Phoenix, right? I came here for one thing, and one thing only. To pulverize you.
It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know. Only the greatest medicine ever made, yeah.
It's his favorite.
It's my favorite. What happened?
I went over the whole case file on the flight over.
You read the whole thing?
Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it a very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you even consider the dangers?
No. The only thought on my mind was I have to get across.
A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks.
She said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay. I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. I hate it when I read faster than the text scrolls. I'm like, oh shit.
What happens if you examine the... Oh, you're just presenting?
I'm saying, do I have anyone funny I could just show Francisca for funsies?
Orgado.
Gumshoe.
I want to show her good though. Do you have any opinions on Mystery Man? No. Ah, I got whipped. Look at
I was
Edgeworth.
thinking like either
Oh, damn, nothing.
Give
Not
that.
even.
Gumshoe?
No, she's got nothing for me. Bye.
I was also thinking
what happened if you. Oh. I was gonna say what happens if you, like, examine, like, the snowmobile or something.
I guess Phoenix hasn't seen the snowmobile in this state. I'd love to know what that thing was used for on the night of the crime.
Still thinking small, I see, Phoenix, right? Or perhaps not at all. That's why you will never defeat me.
I guess I have a new read on some of these things. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't recall ever losing to you.
It's time for us to settle this once and for all with one final showdown.
Looks like she mentally blocked out my victories over her from her memory.
Interesting.
It's a quaint little
So it
bell
does
tower.
change.
Never would have thought that something as horrible was about to happen when Iris rang the lights out bell that night. Okay. See ya, Francisca. Who's inside today?
I'm going to assume it's Bikini. Ma.
That was one long sigh. Sister Bikini?
My, my. Didn't know you were here. How are you doing? Wow.
You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake.
I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die. And then there's Iris as well.
Mystic Elise. Now that I think about it,
There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too.
that little girl. You don't mean Pearls, do you?
Oh yes, I'm afraid I do.
Why the fuck did no one tell me that?
She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident.
This is news to Phoenix. But Pearls, she's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? In the fucking hospital! Look at my badge! God, no one cares about it! Just wondering about this.
Let me see. Well, as you may know, in order to see reality for what it truly is, we strive to break our attachments to much of the transient material realm. I guess you could call me we've seen this
We've done this
speech before,
Yeah,
actually.
no, we've done this. It's been, yeah, it's okay.
In the material
Let's talk.
worlds.
I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost faith in myself.
Are you talking about your performance at the trial today?
You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull that sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least I was until this morning.
I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden?
You know that artist who testified after me? You know the real idiot?
I'm an idiot, bro. I saw her flying, lol. She had a white hood. I felt like I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna do it right now in the courtroom. Fuck you.
When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand.
I don't want to take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the Inner Temple. Is that correct?
That's right. I'm sure it was Iris.
But Iris claimed she was in her room in Hazakura Temple.
I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night.
But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the Inner Temple.
I'm so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad.
I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down at any second.
Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know.
Earthquakes?
Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall.
Jesus. We gotta get Maya out of there. Fast.
But still, there's really no need to worry. That area on the other side of Dusky Bridge is isolated, like an island.
It's like an island. But how so?
Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest.
I see.
So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there.
That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer, with no way of escape either.
Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does.
Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. I'm curious about a few things if you don't mind answering some questions.
Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something?
No, no, no. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Donim.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter.
No, I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training.
Oh, my, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I noticed you always refer to Miss Donim as Mystic Elise.
Oh?
Yes, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
All our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? Oh no.
Kitty's over.
Welcome to my dimension!
5?! Everyone's got 5 nowadays. That wasn't a joke. Seems Miss Elise Dono is no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donum on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's all gotta be connected somehow. To fucking unpack your situation. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Oh, please, Mr. Wright. I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
Oh man. My head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Donum on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? God, that would be traumatizing.
That'd be fucked.
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repairs soon. And Pearls is also chilling on Maya Island.
What if she just took the ball back to the office, actually?
Well, I don't
Like,
think
she's just been hanging out at Phoenix's office this whole time.
Mr. Wright, you forgot about me again.
That's where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying on the stand, so maybe there's some clues that yet to be found. Maybe Edgeworth is kind of a fucking loser.
Oh, was that right?
Well, the Shishishito. It's there in Mystigami's right hand. But it was proven in court today that it wasn't the murder weapon. Given the design, it must have been used for some pretty gruesome things in the past. The main gate's on the other side of that stone wall. The difference in elevation is almost 10 feet. That's how steep this hillside is. That's also the height the body fell from, according to the autopsy. Is it possible that Miss Donut was pushed from the top of the wall? They get quite a bit of snow up here on Eagle Mountain. Around here, skis aren't just for fun, they're tools for getting around. But the sled, now that's gotta be for Bikini's own personal entertainment.
I love sledding, Mr. Wright.
That building up there is the main hall. It was where we were staying. This is kind of funny because it was built on a very steep slope. If you enter from the main gate side, these rooms above me are on the ground floor. Apparently Miss Donut was staying at the corner room. I guess that's where she was pushed from that night. I'm not finding anything new, Phoenix. Miss Donut's staff. I definitely remember there being a crystal sphere attached to the staff. I guess Larry eventually found that sphere near the foot of Dusky Bridge, but what was it doing all the way out there? There are a few of these stone lanterns scattered across in the courtyard. Not the city glare they compete with, I imagine they would seem a lot brighter. I guess Sister Bikini must light them now, since Iris can't be here. Phoenix, I didn't find anything new. You fucking liar.
Well, right. Look at you, not finding anything new. Wow, you truly one-upped me. Bravo.
I'm out of here.
More like Phoenix wrong.
I know. Am I?
Hey!
No.
Oh, that wasn't me, actually. Sorry. What was that jarring, inconsiderately loud yell?
Oh,
It was me. It was just the wrong Galactan. So this is where you fit. I'm going back to the old me. Keeping nice and warm, I see.
Detective, have you finished repair?
The bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know.
Holy shit, that was fast.
Oh, well, then I'll come along with you and... sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved in the case. What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You could get much more involved. You couldn't get much more involved than me. Well, yeah, but that's not...
It's been a while, Scruffy.
Mr. Von Karma.
Oh, but that killed him?
Sister,
Told me.
please, leave the investigation to me.
I don't mind. Okay, well, yeah, you certainly seem to have everything under control.
I am on your side. I won't do anything you don't want me to.
Guess you worked to pin the guilt on Iris. Ah,
What are you daydreaming about, Phoenix Wright?
ow! That hurts, you know!
Silence! I, Franziska von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation.
oh
So
shit.
you will follow
Oh no!
Got a
She's
partner.
not seriously gonna follow me around, is she?
Oh, yes,
Oh, fuck.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Can you present your badge? Does that change anything? Actually,
Let's
I'm
go
wondering,
back to the
like-
bridge.
yeah,
God,
the
he just
bridge.
fixed that goddamn bridge.
Holy shit! What the fuck,
Let's see if
Gumshoe?
Larry's home before we
Could
cross
be a
the bridge.
carpenter, you know?
Apparently so. Oh my god. I thought he would have made like a trolley or something. You just fixed the fucking bridge.
Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before.
They must have commenced with the investigation.
Oh,
That's Pearl, probably.
she's just hanging
Oh,
out.
Mr. Nick, you remembered about me.
That voice. Whamp! Pearls!
It's me, Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick.
Alive. So you were here ever since that night?
I was so lonely. I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning and saw that Dusky Bridge was gone, I realized I was all alone.
She was all alone.
It must have been very trying for you, little girl.
Ah! You're...
I am Francisca von Karma, the prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I am here.
You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year.
Well,
I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you.
Looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. She can't legally whip an 8-year-old. Oh! Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything!
you didn't have to. The smile on your lips gave you away.
Anyway, Pearls? Weren't you with Maya? You see, Shelly the Killer came back and he swooped onto the island.
Shelly the Killer came back and swooped onto the island. I'm sorry. It's all my fault.
Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls?
Mystic Maya!
Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off! Ow!
That was cruel, Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable.
What was that all about? Pearl's acting like that. It's giving me the creeps. I guess I'd better take another look around since I finally got a chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. I don't remember if these guys
I
had
think
all...
it's Freems is here now.
Look at all the Buddha statues lined up along this path.
Phoenix Wright. Do you think this is how many siblings the head nun has?
Why don't you ask her the next time you see her?
You know what? I think I will.
She'll probably slap you for prying into her private affairs. You can see Dusky Bridge from here. It's an unusually long bridge, isn't it?
I would say it's about 20 yards.
I guess the gorge is too wide to cross with a piece of rope or wire, huh?
Therefore, no one has crossed the gorge in either direction since the night of the murder. A simple yet sound deduction, wouldn't you say, Phoenix Wright?
Oh, I love this. This is great.
Phoenix Wright!
What? Would you stop calling me by my full name like that?
Was this once a prosperous port?
A port?
Yes, the metal hook is a mooring port for boats, you know.
Oh, that's an anchor for one of the wires that is used to hold up the bridge. I think the wire that was tied to this one probably snapped when the bridge burned down. I mean, there's no way there was ever a port all the way up here.
Don't get smart with me, Phoenix Wright.
I didn't say anything!
Oh,
Jeez.
this is great.
Why do I just have
Francisca as a partner. What the fuck is this case?
there's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty.
How naive of you, Phoenix Wright.
That's a bit strange, don't you think? Francisca von Karma? I seem to remember. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently.
Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's impertinent to call people by their full name.
I was only copying you. We're gonna go whip.
Slide to the right.
There wasn't a lot over here. There's a little gate that leads into the garden. It says no entry on the sign, though.
Come now, Phoenix Wright. What are you doing? Let's go in. It's half open anyway. What harm could come of it?
But it says no entry. I'm getting deja vu.
Real Maya hours.
Don't you Americans enjoy doing whatever you like and then simply say, whatever?
That's got nothing to do with anything. And who told you that? The sign says Inner Temple.
I don't know how you're reading it, but it's incomprehensible to me.
Actually, I can't read it either.
Feigning comprehension isn't a very good habit to have. Phoenix, right?
She looks really happy to have finally caught me on something. All that Francisca von Karma is a fucking child.
I'm so glad she and Maya are so alike.
This must be the door that leads to the inner temple. Then Maya Fey was training on the night of the murder.
Yes, there's a solitary room there called the training hall.
You could do with some training yourself, Phoenix, right?
Yow!
You're completely out of shape.
I don't know how much more of this woman I could take.
Oh, Francisca.
Let's go
You're
in the
such a
training.
dork.
Let's go in the training hall and conveniently not find Maya. And find the sludge.
Sludge.
What the fuck is that? It's Super Mario Sunshine goo.
What's wrong? Why you're so quiet?
Maya, she was supposed to be in here training.
Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen.
Ooh, locked door mystery.
What's that? That strange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it.
Those chains. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before.
I have. I've seen locks and chains just like this before. They look just like the ones that guard a person's secrets during a psych lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding
Psycho-lock.
something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. Nah, I gotta look at the Mario Sunshine. I'm pretending. They're like, oh, I don't...
What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix, right?
It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who's actually...
A woman? I don't see any woman here.
There's a different atmosphere in this room since the last time I was here. No, it's not a different atmosphere. It's a different smell. It's gravy.
Gravy.
What?
What's the matter?
This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy.
Ah, yes. There is a very appetizing smell in the air.
It's a
But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see.
No! No one does that! For starters, it stinks! This must be the gravy that we had with the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? You ever get gravied?
This is not one of the things I expected to see here today.
What took you so long? What?
Oh, shit.
What? Huh?
Hey, Gak.
Hey, it's me. Okay.
Your slime is what took you so long. Missed you right, I guess.
I thought even you'd manage to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite.
Dude, his I hate Phoenix right fucking nose acted up. He said he's back on the case.
I smell about 102.2 degree fever anywhere.
Prosecutor Godot, I didn't know you were here.
Prosecutor?
How come you didn't show up at the trial today?
Huh. I could ask you the exact same question.
Huh? But I had a cold, so...
I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. Importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding.
Enough! I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial?
Who's the wild mare, Trite?
This is Miss Von Karma. She was the acting prosecutor in your absence today.
Ah. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, Princess. Time for the big boys to take the reins.
Who do you think you are? This case is my...
Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. Only going to say this once, Lady von Whippingberg. Go home.
Phoenix, right?
What are you hitting me for?
You deserve more cracks of the whip than that, trite.
What?
You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo.
There's something different about Godot today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger? Or is it sorrow?
Set the bell. Oh, we gotta talk to him.
He's not gonna show... God damn. Godot, would you mind taking a look at this?
My eyes have a date with the horizon. They're flirting with the goals. I don't have any intention of aiding a defense attorney like you, trite.
But you must help him, even just a little.
Wait, you didn't help me. Look who's talking.
I had no idea such a smooth refusal could make me so angry.
Well, we're gonna talk to Godot, and then we're gonna end the stream because we gotta do other things tonight. Woo!
I'm good.
That's fuck. It's Godot. He's
We're
here.
gonna talk to Godot.
Next to the gravy.
He had some important business, and that's why you weren't in court, huh? So what was it?
I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, trite, I've experienced something you most have not. Death,
You died?
of course. Being extradited from hell is a tedious affair. Meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is... well, let's just say that modern medicine allows us all to live to a ripe old age. Even someone like me.
So, you mean that mask you wear is...
This ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement, my unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face.
I didn't know.
My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn-out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing.
I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death. How is that possible? What happened?
Why don't you ask him?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, that's right. You. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me.
Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? Do you?
I don't know what he's talking about. Although,
Whoa.
to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Godot was killed.
Will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trite?
Earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly?
The inner temple here on this side of Dusky Bridge is an isolated island.
That's what Sister Bikini said too.
And I wonder, Trite, do you know what the police are doing here today?
What do you mean?
They're searching. Searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing.
Missing?
As leader of the search party, I can tell you with this with absolute certainty. My Fae is not on this side of Dusky Bridge.
Huh? But that's impossible! She came here that night and...
I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Including, of course, one very unique place.
One? Where is that?
The Sacred Cavern. The entrance of which we are standing at right now.
Oh.
This is the only place that the search party has yet to explore.
So they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh?
Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best.
No!
Which means, Trite, that you sent Maya Fey to her death.
You fool! If that's the situation, why aren't you in there with a search party right now?
Must have blinders on, my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? The trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite. Once again, a woman dies because of you.
Once again? What are you talking about?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all. When the last unfortunate woman died because of you.
Because of me?
And do you know who that was? It was
What?
Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey.
In the box.
Mia? She's in the box.
You killed her.
No, that was a whole trial we went over. No, that's not how it was.
What?
These dialogue options will wait us next time. He just
What
need
a
more.
cliffhanger.
Ow, 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 ow.
What the fuck?
Damn,
Ow,
that's a cliffhanger.
Godot cliffhanger.
He fucking hates you.
Like what? You fucking opened the newspaper, said Phoenix Wright on trial, and he said, "God damn," and then didn't read anything
That guy
else.
killed him.
Anyway, wow. To be continued. Murder Monday. We'll have Godot scream at us some more, while Franziska von Karmer whips us some more. It really is the best of both worlds.
Whipped. We have like every prosecutor in this case.
We have, except for
That's
Winston
fucking
Payne.
Who
Yeah.
cares?
And, like,
Who's Winston
I
Payne?
guess Manfred von Karmer.
He's probably gonna
Who's
appear
apparently
somewhere in this case.
no longer on this earth.
He's fucking dead.
Alright, well, thank you for James, everybody. We will see you next time.
See you around.
Murder Monday.
Ow!